guys, what is going on? It's Fluid Football and welcome back to another episode of how each club will do next season, episode 9, the penultimate episode. In this episode, we're also going to be talking about Sheffield United and Tottenham Hotspur. So let's get straight into it. Not messing about. Talk about Sheffield United first. Newly promoted. I actually don't know a lot about Sheffield United, to be honest with you. You know, they did get automatic promotion. Came second last year in the Championship, which I think was good for them. I don't think many people expected them to get promoted, to be honest with you. But it's like Luton. I think they're going to struggle. You know, they just don't have the finances, you know, of the, you know, established Premier League clubs nowadays. And I do see them really struggling next season, Sheffield United. You know, they've just lost their best player as well in Jai to Marseille, I think it was. So that's a real blow for Sheffield United. You know, in my opinion, he was their best player. And he's gone. So I don't know how they're going to replace him. And that's another reason. They're just not that big of a team, are they, Sheffield United? You know, you get Premier League football, you know, and your best player, in my opinion, isn't willing to stay. That's the issue they have. You know, I've got some veterans, if you would say, in there. I believe John Fleck is still there. I could be wrong on that. But, you know, I think his experience might help Sheffield United next season, because I think they're going to need all the help in the world. In my opinion, they are going to be getting relegated again. I just think they're going to struggle. I just can't see it. Where are they going to win? You know, the home stadium isn't that big. It's not that loud. So they're not really going to have any advantage at home. And yeah, I just think they'll be going straight back down. And you know, this has been an issue with the Premier League for quite a few seasons now. Teams that get promoted from the Championship usually go straight back down. You know, you at least get one. And, you know, it's an issue that, in my opinion, the Premier League needs to sort out. But that's for another video. Yeah, I was bringing about Sheffield United. Where are they going to get wins, guys? Like, top 6, they're not winning any of them. You know, you even look at like the Evertons, they're not going to beat Everton, are they? You know, or the Wolves, or, you know, the Villas, the Brightons, who are actually quite good teams now, but they're just not going to win against those type of teams, in my opinion. So I think they'll struggle, and yeah, I think they're going to come 19th. I don't think they'll come last, but I think they are going to come 19th, and, you know, they will get a few wins, Sheffield United. They are going to get a few wins. I remember that game they had against Manchester United when they were last in the Premier League, the 3-3. That was a mental game. But yeah, I just can't see Sheffield United doing anything next season in the Premier League. To be honest with you guys. But guys, let me know in the comments, how do you think Sheffield United will do next season? Moving on to Tottenham Hotspur. Now, this, my opinion, will change on one player here. If they lose Harry Kane, they're going to struggle massively. We'll talk on that point first. If they lose Kane, I genuinely don't. I think they're coming 8th or 9th, maybe even 10th. That, you know, who's going to be their goal scorer? You know, Spurs rely on Harry Kane so much. Who's going to be their goal scorer? Richarlison? No. Son? No. And what I mean by goal scorer is someone you can rely on to get, you know, 25, 30 goals every single season. Son isn't that. Richarlison will never be that. And yeah, if Kane goes to Bayern Munich, which I think he needs to, He wants to beat the Premier League goal scoring record. In my opinion, he is obsessed with trying to break that record. But he needs to win a few trophies, and I think he will move to buying Harry Kane. I do think it's going to happen. Daniel Levy is being very hard, trying to not let this move happen. But I think Harry Kane needs to try and force this through, because he needs to win a trophy. And at Bayern, you're guaranteed to win the Bundesliga, maybe even the Champions League. Whereas Tottenham, you're not going to win the Premier League. In fact, you're probably not going to win a trophy, are you? So Kane should go. But if Harry Kane stays at Spurs, I think they might get like top 6, and that's a big difference. Just on one player. I don't even think Spurs are very good. You take Harry Kane out of that team, I do not fret Spurs. I'm not threatened by them at all. As a United fan, you take Kane out, I think most teams will have like big teams like Arsenal, City, Liverpool, United. If Kane goes, I think you have like an 80% chance of winning that game, even away from home. But they do have a new manager, Spurs. The ex-Celtic manager. I made a TikTok saying I can't see this working. I got roasted for it in the comments. Don't know why, to be honest with you. That's my opinion. I really just don't see him doing well at Spurs. It's an opinion, He's played in the Scottish League, right, where there's 2 teams, Celtic and Rangers, and Celtic are better than Rangers. They are better than Rangers, Celtic. So him winning the league isn't, it's not really an achievement. And, people were saying to me in my TikTok comments, like, he plays amazing attacking football. In the Scottish League, yes. It's not very hard, is it? Everyone just sits back in the Scottish League. Of course you're going to attack them. Premier League's a different kettle of fish. You've got some of the best teams in world football. I think Spurs will struggle if Kane goes, and that's what I'm banking on. I think it will happen. I do think Harry Kane will leave Spurs. Just to better his career, to be honest with you. And I think Spurs fans as well, I think they want Kane to go, because it's kind of a circus with Harry Kane, isn't it? Not in a bad way. It's just, he's always, there's always clubs in for him, and rightly so. One of the best strikers in the world. He should have went to Manchester City. Thankfully for Man City fans, he didn't, because they got Haaland and won the treble. But Kane would have done probably just about the same as Haaland, to be honest with you. But he should have went to City. What year was it? 2020? 2019, 2021? I don't know what year it was. But he should have went to City when he had the chance, and he blew it. And he has to go to Bayern Munich this summer, Harry Kane. He's got to go. He has to. Just to better his career. But that is my thoughts on Spurs, guys. They keep Kane, I think they'll get top 6. If they lose Kane, I think it's an 8th or below finish for Spurs next season. And I'm going to put my neck on the line. I think they're going to finish 8th or below, because I think Harry Kane will go. But yeah, Spurs have some good players. It's just defensively, Spurs are so bad. Their midfield isn't even that good either. But that is it, guys, for episode 9. Let me know in the comments how you think Spurs will do. But yeah, one more episode, episode 10, will be out on Tuesday, next Tuesday. This is going up on Friday, so next Tuesday, episode 10, the final episode will be out. So guys, please like, please subscribe, and I'll catch you later.